well, and then Zodiac is also
Mm. Is it possible to walk to that mountain? Not today, but I mean in general.
Um,
Do people walk there?
not really. That's
No.
the God land.
Okay,
I told
okay.
you this area is the God land. This is the holy land, the sacred land of the Chamba people in the olden days. I mean, the older the people live in this area. They just came here to do ceremony. Everything in this area belongs to God.
Okay.
So in Hinduism,
Yeah, indeed, I heard it. Yeah.
you heard about Silk Road?
No.
Silk Road. That's the trading route that connects Asia and Europe.
Oh, that one, yeah, okay.
The trading route. And
Okay,
through the
of
past,
course
the
it is.
Indian traders, they brought Hindu culture, everything. So that's the reason why the Chamba people at that time, they all influenced Indian Navy in the center of Vietnam to demonstrate the powerful Indian Navy that flourished in the center, and then to Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand. When you go to Cambodia, you also see a lot of, like Hindu temples. This is the Hindu temple, of course. Will be with Chamba people. You heard about the Chamba kingdom? You heard about that? Champa? The tour guy talked about it. Told you about the Champa kingdom?
I think not, but
No, I
maybe.
don't think so.
Maybe we
Champa,
forgot.
the ancient kingdom in Vietnam, were formed from 2nd century and then declined 15th century. And the presence of big kingdoms like me and this person. In the olden days, my original kingdom just controlled the north of Vietnam and Champa kingdom controlled the south.
Yeah.
In 1471, we became very powerful. We went out to the south, took the land from the Champa, and then invaded Champa. We become a long country. You see? Our country very long,
Yeah, yeah.
even very narrow, but very long. So first of all, the north is the kingdom, and the south is Champa. In history, the Champa people built this area to worship by the god Siva, the Lord of Siva. You heard about Siva?
Yeah.
The god of destruction. In Hinduism, there's a lot of gods, more than 33,000 gods. Because remember the three main gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Brahma is the god of creation, Vishnu preservation, and Shiva is the god of destruction. Like the word God in English, G-O-D, right? I learned from a monk. He told me that G, generator, symbolizes for Brahma, O, operator, Vishnu, and D, destroyer, the Shiva. But the Chamba people, they just believe in one God, that is Shiva, the god of destruction. In 4th century, the king Rakhavama, he worshipped the whole valley of Shiva, and he assures them.
Hello, Asikama. I'm good. How are you? Today, I'm visiting a complex of towering temple that involved with Hinduism. So right here is where the Cham people worshipping Shiva god in Hinduism. So yeah, thanks to Indians, yeah. See, India, Vietnam, we are brother and sister. And I am here at Mission, MYSOM. This is a beautiful, abandoned tower temple before 1999. But now we have, a big conservation plan to rebuild this beautiful, significant architect. Yes, Dom Dom Chúa fan. Thank you so much. This is a mission in Quảng Nam province in central of Vietnam. 1999. Actually, it was a big complex. Like 71 monuments were found. But during the Indochina War 1, 2, it got bombardment, and much of them destroy me. Kachi, hello Kachi, thank you so much. This is amazing, you know, place that should not miss out when touring in Vietnam. And make sure that you come here early enough so you don't see that many people around. Look at this beautiful.
This new and this old.
Look at this. So my fellow friend today, hello.
I'm gonna tell you about history later. But first of all, actually, this is the new one, rebuilt by Polish 50 years ago. You been in Hoi An Town? Have been there?
Yeah.
Hoi An Town. When you walk in the walking street, you can see the statue of Kazimierz Krakowski.
Oh,
You know,
I missed that.
archaeologist. And he's Polish contemporary. He rebuilt this area. This is the new brick. I mean, they used the brick to rebuild this one. And that one is the original. 1,300 years ago. It's over 1,000 years. But when you look at that one, this is different, right?
Yeah.
Look at the color. This one is darker, and that one brighter. The color comes from this one. Just a second, I'm going to show you. This one. You see? How can you call this one? Moss? Okay, right, moss. What kind of color is the original brick?
No moss.
No moss. No, what kind of color? Why?
Yeah, why?
Nowadays, nobody can figure out why. The Indian government, they spent more than 20 years to study about the chamber brick, and they make another one with $5 for one brick, and then rebuild the group A over there. You see? The new color,
okay.
new group. It's only 2 years ago, but after 1 year, the moss come everywhere. And
Oh,
now they have to
okay.
stop because it didn't work. You know, it's very humidity in this area.
Yeah.
And now it's the rainy season in Vietnam, you know, right? It's rainy season. It's several days ago, it's rain whole day. And the brick absorb the water. You know, absorb the water. But that one, yes, right. All the water will come out just 3 or 5 minutes, and everything will come out. So they convert it dry. It's always dry. It's the reason why the mechanic coming origin. Let's go. That's the first mystery about the second thing. In your country nowadays, in Holland, you want to stick to brick together, what do you do? Cement by Polish. Cement. A lot of cement right here. Look at the mark. This is the black one. And now we look at the original.
No.
No cement.
Geen voegen.
No.
Yeah.
What did they use to connect to brick together?
Eggs.
Yeah. A lot of people ties this like that. A lot of people tell me like that. Told me like that. Yeah, a lot of countries that you have to stick to, but it's not in this country. It's not in this country. It's different. For more than 500 years, we just believe there's nothing inside. In 2001, I mean 20 years ago, the Italian expert came here and they found something in the middle of the wall. It looked like the gum, the resin come from the tree.
Oh, from the gum tree.
Yeah, the gum tree.
Oh.
They come from young right tree, one local tree in Guangnan province a very long time ago. And they use that tree tied to brick together. And now you can see the gap over there, very small, right? The gap, I mean, very small, very tiny. But this one you can see the big gap, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because the building methods of the Chamba people, very special, very unique. First of all, they just make the unfire brick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, unfire? Like
Yeah.
the brick wouldn't cook. They didn't cook the brick. They didn't make the brick. Just made brick clay, and they built the whole tower. They built the whole tower. by unfire brick.
It started in the 4th century. More than 10 years long of the whole, complex. So from 4th to 13th century. Kachi, I'm from Vietnam. Kachi Zidi. I love Vietnam like summer traveler, yeah. This is my mother country, Vietnam. I love Vietnam. So we have something in common. It started in the 4th century.
But that brick, you can carving directly on the wall. That's necessary.
So it's that hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Strong.
yes, very strong. You
Yeah.
can carve directly on the wall. The three things necessary. First of all, no more, no, I mean, the gum, and then the first one, carving.
Yeah,
The
carving.
three things. But why this one the new and that one the original? Look at the history. I told you that this monument will be from 4th century to 13th century, right? After 13th century, because Viet Kingdom is in north of Vietnam, so the Champa people ran away to the south in Ho Chi Minh City. So the whole valley abandoned for 500 years. Nobody knows. Because remember, this is a sacred land. It's not popular. Just for the royal people, upper class, and for the god. You heard about caste system. You know the caste system? Caste system like the rules that divide the society So when they moved to the south of Vietnam, nobody know about this valley until 19th century. I mean, after 500 years. French people occupied people. You know that? More than 80 years. And behind the holy mountain, they show you, remember? They found the gold. And the thousand started just that year. The thousand started just that year. In 1885. And at that time, they also found a lot of gold in this area. Champa people, they worship the gold of Siva. And they also have a lot of statues with the head was made of gold. And the French people, look at that. Worship the Lord with the heaven. Look at that. Look at the statue over there. There's some other statue in this area.
So the complex, you don't carry a lot of like historical and cultural value. And look at the architecture, beautiful carving, you know. So you look at the moss growing down here. This is kind of like rebuild part of the, of the tower. So with the advantage of the technology in 21st century, but we still can make any, brick that's similar to the original one. Look at the original one up here. So you basically see the color, and there are almost no moss that growing on the original wall. Why? Because the Champa has a special technique of making the brick, which is observe, the water quickly. So even though it's located in a mountainous area with the high humidity, but you know, the water just observe quickly, quick enough, to leave no water on the brick. So that's why the moss, the fern, these are fern. Look at this. Can't grow on the, original brick. So basically, the Cham people, they are specialized in making that brick. And we still have some like pottery village that they make the brick, the pottery product and everything in Phan Rang. Phan Rang is further down south, like in the south central coast of Vietnam. And that's where most of, Cham people living in Vietnam. And today, if you make a brick which have the same shape and size, but it's always like 3 times heavier than the original one. This explains why the original one doesn't carry any water in there. Look at its beautiful, you know, um, tower and temple. Unluckily, during the war, US bombed the site, and many of them was destroyed during the wartime. I'm from Vietnam, Ca Chi City. I'm from Vietnam. I'm from Ho Chi Minh City. It's very beautiful. Look at the carving of the, you know, tower. Look at that, beautiful. Wow. Yes, Kaji, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining my live stream. I'm appreciated. And if you like, the video, please hit the like. Yeah, it's free. So, you know, even it's free, it costs you nothing, but it's so meaningful for me. Okay, thank you so much. Look at this, something like the altar for worshiping, and with this sandstone, I believe that is the same age as what we see in Angkor Wat, right? I mean, in 13th century. Actually, this site is the World Cultural Heritage Site. Is what recognized in 1999. Before that, it was like abandoned. You know, it's in the forest. Just discovered in early 20th century by the French archaeologists. Very beautiful. I love this. Sorry to film, but look at the, you know, the Linga and Johnny. Is a worshipping symbol of, you know, Hinduism. Yes, Kachi, Vietnamese food is the world best food. Vietnamese food is the best. Wait, look at this beautiful handwriting. This Sanskrit on the sandstone. Look at that. Can you believe that it's like almost 1,000 years old? No, more than 1,000. If it's like 12th century. Yeah, this one like 1,000. Me like food pho. Pho is so good. Very good. So I guess we're entering the main Kalan. And look at all this pillar. Yes. How could they carve and transfer this? There must be some, you know, big animal have done it. I mean, could be elephant somewhere nearby. Kachi, thank you, Kachi. You are the best. Thank you. Look at this amazing work. And what I like about the soil, you know, yeah, located in a beautiful area. Look at, I give you a 360 view of the site. Okay, so this is what you still, see at Mission Sanctuary. For some people, this is like the Holy Land. So Truckkill capital is about 20 kilometers from here, which was the Champa political center, and this one was the religious center for Cham people. And if we look down here, then we can see the bomb crater. What a pity. And they are working on, this tower to preserve, to maintain the tower. It's kind of, like leaning on this side. Despite the natural disaster, war, the temple tower here still standing tall. I mean, not all of them, but yeah, we still have some major majestic, building like this. At 9 a.m. there is a music show from Cham people. So yes, we are waiting for another show in the theater. Look at the theater over here. How beautiful is it? Look at this. And this is presenting the Meru mountain where the Hinduism god staying, living.
Just like trickle.
No, it's like a but very high.
Yeah, like that one. So they just make it more attractive.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, just
There
like
were not
decoration.
statues in it.
They're not statues. They just there are some hole like that. They just put the oil lamp when they do ceremony. Like
Look at this beautiful, carving over here. Once again, they almost use no glue in between two bridge over here. Almost nothing, is it? There, no cement, no glues at all. But up here, you see, we have to support by cement. Look at that. No entrance. Spider. Very different. Can you realize this new build and the original building? Look at that. Sharing the same condition, like weather, climate, but they are different.
Remember the mountain I told you? The holy mountain located in the Vietnam? Top of the mountain also.
Heel mooi. Prachtig.
Allemachtig prachtig.
Heel mooi, heel mooi. This side attract a lot of like foreign tourists, Western tourists. In the summer, I saw some Vietnamese group coming here too, but mainly I saw, Western tourists. They show their interest on this side. I mean, yeah, how could they build this kind of temple and tower for like more than thousands years ago? And even though today we try to do some copy, but it's still not the same, right? So it carry a lot of like architectural, cultural, historical value, and it witnesses the turbulent history of the country. And one day was abandoned in the in this valley. I'm grateful that they discover this amazing work. So this show us a part of the country history. So good. I mean, yeah. I'm so grateful that we can see something like this today. They are resting very beautiful. Therefore, the music show at the temple and tower by 9 a.m. All right, my friend, I will end my live streaming in 10 seconds. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your watching, and I will see you in the next live stream. I want to show you something real about Vietnam, okay? So thank you for your support. Wishing you a really good day today. Bye.